I feel so much better. See, I've got my blocking over here sealing up underneath of the house there. This is actually sealed up all the way around. And we've got just a short piece of plywood right now so we can frame up this wall. And then we can come back and do the plumbing, and because I got to get a waistline in here, a 2-inch waistline, and a hot and a cold water here for the kitchen before we can go ahead and put plywood down on here. We're also going to go ahead and do insulation in here. And I'm going to put some little sleepers underneath of it to make sure that the insulation can breathe and won't be laying on the ground. So we're trying to do all of this to stay ahead of the issues that have been here before. Let the outdoor indoor here. We need to close this sucker up. So we got the window out of here for now. And we actually have the header still in place, but we're going to put our jack stud and our king stud up in here and put that in there. And we're going to work our way across, and we can actually take this big ass beam up out of here because we'll be holding on to the new wall. Yay! All right, it's the moment we've been waiting for. We are going to, we've got our wall up here, at least temporarily, in place, with enough studs that we can take this beam out. We took our post out of the way, so it's only sitting on these 2 jacks. And I've got these in here to help hold the beam, because that sucker is heavy. So here we go. Let's see what we got. That beam is free. On this side, doesn't seem like the wall came down any, which is good. Whew. And we'll be able to use that beam over here when we do the same thing on that side. So, see if we'll go. Okay. That's it. Whoo, Nelly. Yes! So we can take out the rest of the sheathing on the back of here. We can get this beam out of the way, and we'll put the new plywood on so that way it will be weather tight before tomorrow. Mike, incredible job, buddy. And you see what we did here? Put these 2x4s on here. The beam can rest right there as we don't let that sucker flip out. Ooh.
Too far.
Let's kick pick it up and just take that jack. There we go. That's it. Oh boy. Victory! Okay. All right. I'll tell you what we did. If you get that, the other drill, I screwed this together so we can take the 2 pieces apart easily. So you can unscrew these posts off of it, and then you unscrew the beam, then that way we can take them down individually. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cut off all of this old sheathing in here, so that way we can start putting the new sheathing on and be able to call it a day. Whew.
Say what?
What?
Say what?
Well, no, we got to put the sheathing on here. That's going to take some time.
No, you talking about calling it a day?
Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's only, well, by the time it gets 2 more hours.
My ride's not here yet, so,
Yeah.
so
I like it.
I got time.
I like it, people. I think we started the rework on Monday, And this is pretty good. We started on Monday, today's Friday. And so we put a beam under the house. We've got this floor framed up and leveled out. We got the framework here, and we're going to put on the zip board outside, which is more waterproof. And we've taken care of a lot of the issues that have been here with this house. So, yes. Okay. I am ecstatic about how much we got done today. Oh my goodness. To have this wall framed up right now is a great feeling. To have Mike getting in all of the joist hangers and everything in here is a great feeling.
You know what's even better?
What's a better feeling?
Yeah, we got electricity.
Yeah, we got electricity. That's right. So getting this part here together is great. I wish I had closed up, but I'm debating on what I'm going to do, because tomorrow it's supposed to be 20 degrees is the high temperature. Definitely going to the dump. And with that open, it's going to let a lot of air in. So if I come back in, frame that up, close that up, it'll help keep a lot of the air coming in that was coming in. Definitely, this is going to help keep a lot of the air that was coming in, not coming in. We didn't cut out for the window yet because we'll wait for that to come in. But we did use the zip walls, which is technically you're not supposed to have to put house wrap on it. It has a tape that you put on the seams, and that's it. And it's a little more expensive.
The coating on it is green.
The coating on it is green, so it's waterproof or water resistant, which is great. Yeah, it's water resistant, so that's actually really, really good for us. So I really feel great about how much we've gotten done already. That this looks great, and if we can do that same thing all the way down, we've gotten this back wall taken care of, and I think we're going to change up a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run a flashing across the back, and instead of having that siding going down into the ground like they did, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to fix it so the siding will come up a little higher, but that'll give us our water barrier to keep it from messing up. But this was definitely another really good day. Mike is going to be going, so it'll be just me here tomorrow. But if it's not too cold, and it probably will be, what I can do is I can start the process of running the plumbing up under here. What's nice is I've got 20-foot pieces of PEX, so I can just literally just run it and just drop it there. Put the insulation in, finish the framing with the 2x6s here for that section. Won't take any time to do that. And close that up. When Mike comes back, he can go through and he can wire up the kitchen. And what we'll be doing is moving the insulation, because now I've got to do the same thing on the walls down through here to get this together. But I'm really pleased. We started on Monday, and we put the main.
I'll be able to do fence electrical in
right.
this space.
We got this main beam under the house, got that jacked up. We have gone through and we have framed all this up. We supported that wall, and now it's tight and framed up and sealed up. You can see we stopped right here. That's the only spot that's not sealed up. Maybe tomorrow I'll put a 2x4 right next to it, so that way it'll keep the air from blowing.
Keep the snow out.
Keep the snow out, because we're supposed to get 8 to 12 inches.
Air doesn't master snow.
So yeah. All right, people, we are out of here. Hope you all had a great day. Hope you're enjoying. If you like this, hit the like button, and keep coming back, because I'm posting a video on this channel while we're doing this project. Each day I'm doing another video on it, so each day you'll see it progress. I would love to definitely, since it's going to be cold this weekend, get some of this insulation in. I think to make my life easier, what I'm going to do is, just to make it easy to put in place, is I'm going to bring my table saw over, and I'm going to go ahead and just cut like little strips, so that way the batting, I can just put it in there, lay it in there, and then come back and staple it all, so we're not trying to hold it, you know. And this is where you would need 2 people if you were trying to do it. stapling it as you go without doing it. And then you just move the little sleepers to another spot. And then that way, if I can get some insulation in the attic, the top, next week it's cold, it's okay. I can come in here, turn the heat on, and I'll be warm. So that's the plan. Can't stop working. Got to get this thing done. Peace.